What's up, Chroma Clubbers and Doodle Clubbers? Today is the start of Terrain Week. And what is terrain? Some people have asked me what that is, and I'm just going to let you know right now. Basically, Terrain Week is where you come up with individual items that I can then add to the Doodle world. And so, for example, Godly Girl made this cool flower, right? You just make one item. And so Godly Girl made that. And what you do is and then if it's cool and it's approved, then what I can do is I'll add it to the world, and then your doodles can be part of some of the portals or some of the unique spaces in the world. So that's the point of Terrain Week. So you come up with the mountains, the flowers, the animals, or whatever, and they should be each separate items. Each project should only be one item because I have to take the image and then put it into the game. And so, so there you go. So that's what Terrain Week is. Now let's actually look at some examples and some submissions. Here's one by Meme Rat. Okay, and this is kind of a cool flower, and that's kind of like what. So then I can use that, put it into the Doodle world, and this could be part of, like, say, some unique or exotic portals in the world. And so if you have a unique style, that's also cool, and we'll review some of those right now. So Fallout Girl. Here's one by Fallout Girl. And here's a really cool flower. I think it would be really beautiful to have these kind of like glow flowers in a specific portal, or that's like triggered by a specific portal that you enter. The one issue is that it's got a black background. So what I'm going to say is it's a great flower. Love the style, but it shouldn't have a black background. So please redo with a clear background and resubmit, and I'll approve. Okay, so let's check out Forgotten. Forgotten made a bamboo. The thing is, though, it should only be one item, but also do not have text in the image. Please redo the bamboo and resubmit. So don't add any text, because I've seen some players actually add text to the image. You just don't want to do that. Just keep it as one simple item. And same with this. I also noticed some players, what they do is they've added like a whole background and whole scene. And what you have to do is beautiful tree, but remove the grass and other items. I need only one item in the project, so isolate the tree and resubmit. And there you go. Now the next thing is by Thorn Shadow. So let's see exactly what this is. Sometimes it takes a little longer to load, and so I'm gonna have to hide. Okay, so this is really cool. A nice flower. By the way, I also noticed this issue where people kind of cut the stuff up at the top. Don't do that. Make it so that it's a full item, so then I can add it into the world. If it looks clipped, it'll be more difficult for me to add it to the world. But look, this is a nice flower. I think it works, and so I'm going to approve it, and there you go. Now let's look at some other ones. Snossage. Let's see what Snossage submitted. Okay, so this is like, I think, a cactus. This could work in kind of a black and white world, I think, so I'm going to go ahead and approve it. And Dino Doodles. Let's see what Dino Doodles did. Okay, this is cool. I like it, but you have to you need to submit it as drawn from within the drawing area, not a scanned image. But I like the style, but it's just that it's got to be from that, because then it allows me to more easily add it to the Doodle world. Princess Harley. Okay, this is a really nice flower that totally would work well with kind of like a really flowery scene. So I'm gonna go ahead and approve it. And Amor does kind of a cool flower, but look, no background. Great flower, but the background needs to be removed. Redo it without background and resubmit. Okay. Now Blossom Heart. Let's look at this one. And this is kind of cool, but look, no words. No words and no background. Redo as just the flower and resubmit. So I'm just pointing out issues that I've seen because I really want to be able to use your doodles in the world. Same thing, the beautiful mountain, beautiful mountain. In this case, I guess I will clear it out myself, but normally this mountain, because it has a background, would be very difficult for me to use, or more difficult. So, and I want to use a lot of these things, but it's cool that people are doing more than mountains and whatever else. And some people are making stuff like buildings, but remember, no words, okay? So, no words in the doodle. Please make your item without any words in the doodle. And there you go. So these are some of the submissions by players. We'll just check one more. Kaylee, the anime black cat. And okay, this is kind of a cool tree. I don't know. What do you think about adding these to the doodle world? Do you think it would work out well? Do you think that the style should not be used? Once again, this is a really great kind of cool style, but because it has the background and multiple items, it's difficult for me to use. So just so you know now, that's kind of how I'm looking at Terrain Week. And if you have any suggestions on styles or any other things, let me know. Someone made some really cool glow flowers, and I think that would really be cool style to add. Now on to Ask CCH. Okay, so let's go here. So the Fluffy Swirl says, hey DCH, can you install an elevator? I'm sure I could learn how to, but right now I don't know how to. Silver Knight 545 says, okay. Approximation Proclamation asks, what's your favorite candy? I really do not eat candy right now, but I think back in the day I liked Snickers, but you know, then they changed the sugar to like this corn syrup and it really didn't taste as good, so I stopped eating that stuff. So I would really prefer popcorn now to candy. Okay, Pancake asked, the ACE agenda is for cool people who like cake. That was because I asked what the ACE agenda was in a previous Ask CCH. Darth _ Hawk says, or asks, is it soda or pop? I would say neither. I actually prefer water and orange juice. So I try to avoid all junk food, or a lot of it, except for rare cases. So no soda, no pop, but maybe seltzer water. I can definitely do that. Blue Prime asks, will the virtual world ever be available for Amazon Fire and other electronics? Let me first get it to be fun on an Apple device, then yeah, I'll definitely consider those other devices. The Epic Pikachu Kid says, are you going to play Ding Dong Ditch with me? Sure, I'm open to it. Just post on my wall and let me know what I need to do. Okay, so those are all the new questions. I already answered the ones from Broken Voices and the Godly Girl earlier, so that's it for today. Thanks again for all of your questions, and embrace the power of the doodle. Take care.